Alrighty everybody, welcome back. In today's video I will be answering some questions that I get pretty frequently about my camera, what settings I use, what camera I have, what microphone I have, and then also I'm going to be answering questions about the bike because I get decent amount of questions about what modifications I have done. So I'm just going to share it with you people and let you guys know. So let's get into this bad boy. Hey, look, another biker. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Okay, so if you like these settings that I'm using right now, then I'm going to show you how to do it. Do all that fun stuff. You know, like if you like this whole like motion blur thing, I don't know if you guys can see it, the little motion blur, then I'm going to tell you how to get it. But one more thing before I show you the settings is I'm not going to take credit for these settings because I don't know how cameras really work like that. I kind of looked it up, and the guy I got it off of was Motovlog, feels with the Z at the end of it. So give that man a shout out and go check him out. He'll probably explain it a lot better. I'm just the guy who copied him. So originally I was going to record the GoPro with my phone and show you guys what settings I have from my phone, but bro, I did not want to focus. It looked like dookie, so I just wrote it down. Now I'm just going to tell you. But before we get into that, the camera I have is the GoPro Hero 10 Black. That is the one I got. So I'm sure you can use the same settings on, like, if you have like an 11 or 12. I know the 11 and 12 have more options, but this is just for the 10. So I do apologize if I do miss anything for the 11 or 12. So to start, I shoot in 4K 30 frames per second, and my lens is always on super view. My hyper smooth is on standard, my bit rate is on standard, my shutter is, oh snap, what is going on over there? What is going on over there? My shutter is on 1/60, and when you slow down the shutter speed like that, that is what gives it the motion blur effect. So on that same note, when you do that, you need to have an ND filter, and basically what that is, it's like a pair of sunglasses for your camera. Because I'll show you. I'll take this one I have on, I'll take it off, and it's gonna look like I'm standing right in front of the sun. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah. So this is literally with the standard one on. Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this at all. So that's why you need the little ND filters, so it's not like so overexposed like this, because you can't even see 2 feet in front of you. So the one I have on now is the ND16. So I mean, it looks, at least from my perspective, it doesn't look horrible. It's a little cloudy outside, so it helps. So like you kind of want to use this filter for the lens when it's not like crazy bright and you got some clouds. But mainly the one I use is the ND32 because in Arizona it is sunny like a 99% of the time. It is crazy sunny, so I always use the ND32. And this is what it came with. This is the 32. I think, yeah, this is the ND8. This is the standard one it came with, and I don't even know what this is. I have no idea what that is, but like I said, the ND32 is the one I mainly use, and I'm gonna put it back on so you guys can see the difference. All right, so we're back here. We got the ND32 back on, and just to finish off the settings, we're gonna start back with the white balance. I keep the white balance on auto. The ISO minimum is on 100. ISO max is 400. The raw audio I keep off. Sharpness I keep low. Color flat. And then the wind reduction, you want to keep that on because obviously you don't want to have a whole bunch of wind coming through the camera when you're recording. You don't want none of that. That wouldn't be fun. So that's it for the camera. Those are the settings I have on my GoPro Hero 10 Black. And now we're going to move on to the bike and what mods I've done and if I plan on doing anything different with the bike in the future. So let's do it. Okay, I kind of moved locations because that guy was like yelling at his dogs. I think he was training them, so I moved. So we're going to start from the front towards the back. So the first thing I did was get a new windscreen. It came with a clear one, and I've had this one for like 3 months now, and I kind of regret it. I might buy one that's like smoked and not like completely blacked out, because for obvious reasons you cannot see through this thing when you're tucked down, and that's a little dangerous. It looks cool, but I'd say go for the smoked one if you are going to be like tucking all the time and speed racing. Now next mod I have is the Domino grips. The white ones, they are mad dirty. They are so dirty, but it looked nice when it was brand new. And another thing that I really recommend for the R7 is a shorter throttle tube, because in the stock one that they give you, there's like this little bit of play in the throttle before you even start moving. Like it'll turn, and then the throttle kicks on and it starts moving. So with the new one, with the I think it was the R6 throttle tube, it's a little bit smaller, and it gets rid of it, and it feels so much more responsive when you have this new throttle tube on. Now moving on the same handlebar, it is the Poison Scorpion. These things have legit saved this bike. Let me show you. So I mean, okay, see this right here? That wasn't me, so don't cook me in the comment section. Don't cook me. Yeah, bro, she's mad dirty too, but that was my homeboy. So these luckily saved it from getting all banged up too bad, so I'm glad I had these on. And I had the ASV lever on there when it got dropped, so it was like perfect timing that I had this on right after I bought this, because if not, I would have just broke that brand new lever. I had it for maybe like a week or two and it got dropped. So I highly recommend these if you're a newer rider, because you know, you might drop your bike here and there, who knows. And another thing you want to invest in are these little frame sliders, man. These will save you a bunch just from tipping it over, man. It will save you so much. Yeah, you can see it's a little scratched up there, a little dinged up here, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And another thing I feel like you need to change, like for me personally, are these turn signals, because the ones, they kind of stick out. They look like Shrek's ears, to me at least. So I think these are the TST Industry ones. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's glowing blue right now. But then when you flip on the signal, flashes orange, boom, come back, shoots back to blue. It's not going to look fantastic right now because the sun's out, but boom, there we go for the signals. Okay, now moving back to this side of the bike. Next is my exhaust. As you can see, it's seen better days, man. Oh my lord, it has definitely seen better days, but you know, you get what you pay for. This was like a budget one off of Amazon for like $200, because at the time I couldn't justify spending $600 on a full exhaust, so I kind of went a little budget friendly, but it sounds fantastic. I mean, for $200 I really cannot complain. It's it's really messed up, but I don't really mind, bro. It's just an exhaust to me at the end of the day. As long as it sounds good, that's all that really matters to me. Now the final thing has to be the license plate. So, you know, we have this, the original one sticks out like all the way out here. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. Maybe like right here. Sticks out to like right here. And it is hideous, bro. Hideous. So, what is this from? I think it's TST Industries as well. I believe so. Correct me if I am wrong. I mean, everything I have, I'll put in the description. So if you are interested in any of this, you can find it. This is the only thing I cannot find for the life of me. I cannot find it. I think they got rid of it. I cannot find it at all. So on the same note with the exhaust, I am going to be getting it tuned next week. So I'll let you guys know how that feels. It's a little long. It's a little overdue, but finally getting it tuned. And one other thing I did want to do to the bike is put these little grips here, because I find that my legs like slide a lot. Like if I hit a little bump, like my legs will just slide up on it and I gotta scooch back on the seat, and it's a little annoying. So I might do that, but I also don't want to do it because I plan on getting like custom fairings on this bike. I love the way this looks, don't get me wrong, but I just want to throw a little twist on it, you know, give it a little new little touch up, make it look unique to me at least. So those are all the mods I've done to my bike. I don't want this video to be like crazy long or nothing, but like I said, I'll link everything in the description. Same thing with my microphone. I don't know if I talked about it. I don't think I did, but I will put the microphone in the description and all that fun stuff. So if you guys enjoyed, that's great. If not, sorry. Sorry. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.